welcome to my Scrappin space. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. And I am here to share a card made with On The Go Suite. It is such a quick and easy card, and we all need some of those, don't we? So On The Go is a suite that was released as part of the March online exclusives. And this is one of the pages in that paper pack. And while it would be great for scrapbooking, and I'll use it for that, as soon as I saw this corner and this stamp, Life's Detours Are Better With You, I knew this was a card I needed to make with my husband. You know, we just never really know what life's going to throw at us, do we? And it's just easier when you have somebody by your side. So I'm going to walk you through this very quick and easy card. Now this card front I think would make a fun graduation or some other kind of card, but it just spoke to me. My husband's favorite color is blue and thought he needs a card made out of this. So let's first talk about cutting the paper. We're going to cut it across here where there's like a natural dividing line. And I'm going to line that up there, just like that. Then I want to mat this in black, and my mat is 4 by 5 1/4. So I need this smaller than 4 by 5 1/4. So here's what I did. I first cut it at 4 because that's just going to help me make sure I have it evenly, like so that I know these are in the center. Though honestly, it would probably be fine either way. I like to go with an 1/8 inch mat, a really narrow mat, but that does make it harder to cut, but that's okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move it over a 16th and trim off that much. We're going to flip it around and take a 16th here. What I'm saying is take the same amount off of each side. Now, this is 6 inches, and I need it to be 5 1/8. So you might not see that little heart. I want that in there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut right above the heart. Then I'm going to flip it around and go to 5 1/8 and cut to there. Now look what I have. I have a narrow black mat all the way around here. And that's enough of a difference to play on that black here. So we're going to emboss it, because let's add a little bit of texture to it. So I already started this, and I have attached this to here, okay? I want just an overall look as kind of the background here. So we're going to put this, I grabbed Dashing Designs, but really any embossing folder will work for you. And I'm going to use the line that Stampin' Up gave me at the bottom here. I'm going to make sure my logo is on top and that the fold first. This folder I'm using is Dashing Designs, and when I get an embossing folder, I put the name of the folder and what plates I need to use, meaning with my cut and emboss machine, I need to use plates 1 and 4. So we're going to do that. Plate 1 you use every time you use your cut and emboss machine. There's plate 1. Then this is going down. Fold first. See how I have that? But we need a plate on top. And that's where plate 4 comes in. Right here. I have all my plates to the side of my machine here. Plate 4 is your gray one. And then we're just going to roll it through. It doesn't take very much time. Any folder will work, but it's just going to add so much more interest to the front of your card. Let's look what that looks like. Look at that texture compared to this one. This is just more interesting. So the color on here is Azure Afternoon, and I know that because Stampin' Up tells me the colors right on the paper pack. So I grabbed a piece of Azure Afternoon for my card base. Now, when I have an embossed surface like this, I'm going to go for the multi-purpose glue. Your tape runner, as much as I love using a tape runner, will kind of float on the top. So that's going to go here, just like that. Do you know, I think this card would also be great, like for a coworker. I have some coworkers when I was teaching. Wow. We worked together for years, and talk about detours in public education. We saw plenty of them. I think this would be a great like retirement card for a coworker, you know, something like that. And guys, that's all I'm doing on the front. I'm just going to leave it like that. So on the inside, I stamped in the same blue, Life's Better With You. Now, if you've seen my videos before, you know I like to add a piece of paper to the front and something to the envelope. Well, when you cut a strip like this, there's really nothing to cut up again, because I don't want to cut up my other piece here. I want to use that for something else. So I found in this same paper pack this image again. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to put a strip of it across the top. Just across here. There we go. See how that goes like that? Then, on my envelope flap, I cut a piece of this. And again, you're going to see, what we call that, signpost? Yeah. I'm going to put glue just on the envelope flap. Just here. I'm going to put it right in there, tight again. So that's kind of why I'm holding my envelope up, because I can then push this piece tight against that fold. We're going to trim. I had scissors out for another project today, and they have disappeared. So let's grab the big scissors. That's not usually what I use to trim with, but you know, you have to use what you have. There we go. Like so. And I don't usually trim with these really big scissors, but the only other scissors sitting here is my ribbon scissors, and we're not going to use that on paper. So we'll trim this around, just like so. There. The little snips are so much easier to do this, guys. Let's attach that inside. This is a great job for tape runner. Yep. There we go. Look at that. You have the blue that's picking up the blue, and it just adds a touch of interest there. There's our card. Life's detours are better with you. Quick and easy. And we all need quick and easy cards. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. If you liked what you saw, please share it with your crafty friends. Until next time, take care and keep crafting. It's good.